YouTube, what up? It's NEACE. It's now the second episode of the lightning fast commentaries with the Tryn mid, where we basically commentate every single aspect of the gameplay in order to help you climb a little bit better. What am I banning here? I think I'm just gonna start banning Yi on this climb, actually. First video I banned Akali, but someone pointed out in the comments it's not really a good ban. Akali's kind of weak right now, and I tend to agree. I'm gonna ban Yi. Low elo, banning Yi. I mean, honestly, banning Yi in any elo is probably fine with the amount of funneling strats that crop up on this patch right now, and it's still not getting nerfed. Taric Yi. Yi in general carries low elo. Yi's lucky enough to get a few shutdowns. He just 1v9, so it's good. Anyways, before we get into this video, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I read you guys' comments. My goal here is I'm gonna try to stick on this account and knock a bunch of these out with my editor so we have some content in the downtimes. We're not making like edited stuff, like looking over certain players or talking about, you know, more nuanced topics. So I'm gonna be trying to crank out a bunch of these on this account, and even if I lose, I'm gonna try to keep a cool head, focus on the commentary, and get them out to you, win or lose. Because I realize even on losses, we're still gonna have a pretty insane win rate for most people. And you know, even if I'm whiny and bitchy about losing, it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad content, so long as I focus on the content and not being grouchy. But yeah, looking at comps right now, I don't like what I see. I don't like Caitlyn picks with Tryn mid. Basically, it sets up a scenario where if the game drags a little too long, Caitlyn can just kind of 1v9, and I'm forced to try to make a manly assassination play or a flank, and that can be thin sometimes if your team's losing. Looks like I may be facing Sylas. We're going to assess this. Could be Volibear jungle. That's pretty common. Probably Sylas mid. I don't see Sylas showing up anywhere else but mid very often. We're probably, I'm going to debate on what runes I take here. It's going to be either Lethal Tempo or Fleet. I've been kind of addicted to Fleet lately because I think it's interesting. It's interesting because of the amount of sustain that you get throughout a game and that we can solo Baron. You know, I'll probably just keep the Fleet. Make sure to go Magic Resist here. We got Second Wind, and we got Revitalize, and we got Bloodline. A lot of lifesteal coming out as long as we can get our items. And as we get going, again, we can always pressure Baron later in the game if we need to, which I think is nice. But this should be good. We're going to keep the Flash Ghost for mid here. I like the mobility that it offers. Sometimes I'll go Ghost Ignite, but we're focusing more on the strategy that I use for myself when I do like high-elo climbs and shit like that. I like to go Flash Ghost a lot. I think it just gives you a lot of options to play aggressive and dodge ganks, which is, you know, if you're drawing pressure and then dodging the ganks and still winning lane, then you're stacking the deck pretty hard for yourself. Yeah, so what do we got here? We got Tryn, Sylas, Darius, Set. I don't really know this matchup, the Darius versus Set matchup, but I feel like Set is just raw numbers overtuned right now to where he should be fine. But if there were ever a lane that could beat up Set, I would imagine it would be Darius, just because a lot of Darius players with the Flash Ghost tend to win lane. I've seen pretty good results from that in general. Fully expecting Ezreal to suck, just because Ezreal in any elo is normally dog shit. Most people just don't really give a shit about staying alive like they're supposed to. You're supposed to just stay alive and farm big. No one ever does that. Most Ezreal players try to win lane for some reason, like try to hard squish lane, and they wind up feeding because of that. Alrighty then. Let's see. Invade could come. We're gonna ping for stack. I want to stack here. Or at least block the invade. It looks like Shyvana and Darius are AFK, so instead of stacking, I'm just gonna sit here, ping back. Could be a Thresh roll, or could be a Thresh invade. Yeah, very likely a Thresh invade's coming. Ping that Thresh is coming. Just try to push off the invade. Okay, they're not gonna come in. That's good to hear. I'm happy with that. You always want to show face. You never want AFK level 1. I don't like our level 1 though versus theirs. And here's the classic Ezreal failure to stay alive. Alright, so we'll be facing Sylas. Sylas is about taking smart all-ins and not getting poked down too much. He can kind of stat check you a lot in early game. He also plays decent into Tryn as the game drags on because he can steal your ult. I think it becomes a game of chicken. Who ults last normally wins. So we just gotta be aware of that. We got a Volibear jungle. Volibear jungle cheeses quite a bit from what I've seen historically. I'm gonna go in ward chickens here so I know what's going on. Also would like to know if I'm getting cheese from red. I'm not too scared of a blue side cheese, although it can happen and it can suck if it happens. I don't think we'll die to it. Alright, so there's the Sylas. Let's see what he does. Try to dodge some of the abilities. Dodge the Q. I might spin through all the minions here and try to do a short trade. All right. If he's just gonna walk up and try to farm in front of me, then we'll take a lot of his health away. We gotta thin the wave a little bit. We are still fighting for level 2, but at the same time, okay, nice minion block, very cool. There's our level 2 as well. If he gets out of line, we'll win. I'm not gonna hard shove here. I see no reason to. Again, it's Volibear jungle. We have a Shyvana jungle. We're not gonna be getting any ganks very often. Shyvana's not gonna really help very often. She's normally gonna power farm. That's assuming she plays right, which if I'm being honest, most players do not play right. We're more than happy to just kind of hold the lane here. If he's afraid to go for farm, we'll take that. Shyvana's invading, so I'm actually gonna push. This is rare. What I'm thinking here is that I need to try to get prio so that I can help with whatever's going on. Good. So Shyvana flashed, did a strange invade. What's going on here? Should have it. Jesus. So basically I was a little confused by that scenario because it felt like Volibear shouldn't have been so confident, and that was right. He just kind of tunneled on the fight and then got killed because of it. I'm actually gonna help this guy clear a little bit. Just a little bit. I want some gold too, to be honest. I'm gonna ping it off. Ping it off. I'm gonna stay for a little bit more gold so that I can get Tiamat. Looks like Volibear's gonna get his red. We probably should have went to red first, but I'm not gonna stay now and then bait our jungler into something stupid. You know what I mean? We're still level 4. I'm not too scared of Sylas here. I do want to stay and try to turn this wave and crash it, basically. It's like Volibear's ganking top. I don't think he kills Darius if he goes. So Sylas is running up because he can't resist a kill. So all we're gonna do here is just shove. Free shove, we're happy with that. Sylas, I don't know if he has flash or not. Okay, Sylas gets the kill. I could potentially block this rotation back. But at the same time, I've got a Volibear there. So I'm just showing face. Shyvana's bottom, so you don't want to really fight this. I'm gonna get Tiamat. Tiamat rush is always good. It sucks that Darius got caught, but he drew some pressure and I got a shove into mid. I'm not gonna be chasing around goofy fights with Shyvana being on bot side. It's just not gonna happen. Shyvana's 2-0. Rush tank, which isn't very good because she can't really get any value out of it, so she's kind of newbie. It looks like Sylas is backing. I'm gonna make sure to shove here. Hard shove. Hit as many minions as I can with my E. Push this wave in. And then I'm actually gonna ping this dragon.
An enemy has been slain.
Ping the dragon because we have prio and Sylas just backed. You see how that wave's crashing in? This is a really good window to go for this. We have fleet, we have lifesteal. We can definitely help out with this, which is nice for our Shyvana as well because she gets the buff from taking dragons. Okay, we'll push him out, Ping that off. We don't need to chase, just ping it off. And our goal now is to just try to get Rift. Sylas is chasing that fight. They're overstaying, but I don't give a shit. I don't care what noobs do. I do the right things. If noobs want to chase weird fights. I can sandwich down now. Ping the fuck out of it so he knows that I'm fighting here. I want to fight this. I'm level 6. I'm pretty happy with this fight. And even if I don't get the kill, I, if he jumps to him, maybe? Okay, good. We're still level 6. I'm still very happy with this fight. Can't chase in. That's fine. Look at the wave in mid. This was all worth for us. This whole time, Sylas is missing farm. We're still level 6. Sylas is only level 4. This proves, newbies, that you shouldn't be just chasing fights around the map all willy-nilly. Look what happens when someone experienced is facing you and just uses wave manipulation against you and doesn't chase stupid fights, only showing up after a shove. It's night and day. So we're gonna push this next wave in here. I'm not gonna freeze because I want to back. Oh, I might dive. It's so thin. I'm gonna slow down the push actually. See if he's stupid enough to walk up so I can E. I'm I'm gonna try to find a kill as fast as possible here. If I can get under tower and maybe, no, not with, that's what I'm testing. No crits, unlucky. We're gonna keep pressuring. If Volibear's not gonna farm because he's trying to help his teammate. Notice how Sylas is stuck right now in a shitty position. There, we're diving because we know we can get away with it. I win this, actually. Does he have his passive up? I'm not gonna go under tower, we're gonna keep it. We're 2-0 right now, we don't want to punt off a shutdown. We kill Sylas, we're up 40 CS. Very, very simple right now. We're gonna shove this wave in and then reset. Look at the top, what's going on top? Looks like Darius is losing. That's pretty common. Set, like I said, is a bit overtuned, so I expect that. I'm gonna go and get my Caulfields, and I'm gonna get my Berserker Greaves. Gonna go back to pushing mid immediately. We're not gonna be wasting any time. We want to keep drawing map pressure. We're winning, but Sylas does have a couple kills. Not that the kills really mean anything. He's only level 5. He's about the same value as the support right now. So a lot of people don't understand being under-leveled is humongous. Okay, this guy's level 6 now, so he can steal my ult. Remember to play chicken with him. Ult the last possible second. Look at that. We push him right out of lane right away. One combo. Alright, we're gonna ward. We're probably just gonna ward their jungle with this pink, I think. Probably be a good move. Also, just smack this so Volibear can't clear vision with it. Go back to mid. Volibear's bottom. Volibear's bottom. Rift Herald's up. I might shove and just Rift Herald here. I'm trying to carry. So I'm gonna try to do every little thing that I can. Okay, Sylas is bottom. I'm gonna take these plates. If Sylas wants to keep roaming around, we'll just keep getting bigger. That's no problem. I like plates. We'll be getting more plates soon on the next patch, or more gold for plates on the next patch too. Don't care if he gets kills, don't care if my team rages, don't care if they AFK. This is the right play. If they're dumb enough to take a bad fight, I don't give a shit. We don't chase kills. There's a lot of kills there though. That wouldn't be bad. Dragon's not up for 50. I'll probably take this plate, shove the next wave, then go to red, I think. I'm gonna take this plate for sure. Definitely gonna shove this now, and then go to red. No one can really stop me. Like I said, Sylas is pretty much a range creep right now. We're gonna take this, let's jump right over to chickens. Wait for the E-spin. Set is dead right now, which means that it's just me versus Volibear, which I win. Even though he has tank items, I still win that. I'm just huge here. Level 9 versus level 7. We'll take this. I'm going to drop down and help with Dragon. I'm going to shove mid instead of running straight to Dragon like a moron so that we're taxing. Looks like my team's getting it uncontested, so instead of just chasing and you know, not really doing much, I'm going to actually pressure the map. Looks like Volibear's here. Just auto spin. He has aftershock. Alright, well since we got the second drag, I'm now going to set up for Rift. I'm gonna back. Oh, hello. Dodge the Sylas chains. I don't die here. If they dive me, they're trolling. Yeah, you don't kill me. We're happy to pull map pressure. If they want to be crazy and chase, we'll just back off. Our goal isn't to kill anybody in that spot. Once they leave, I'm going to immediately go back to pushing. I don't think they can afford to stay mid. They might. Sylas going to bottom again? No problem. I'll take this tower. I'm going to take this tower, and then I'm probably just going to pop over to Rift. Probably just shove mid and take Rift here. You can see how newbies, they don't really avoid fights. They just kind of ram their champs into one another. We don't get caught up in that lifestyle. We're going to go and take the Rift now, because if we don't take it soon, we're not going to be able to take the next one when it spawns. Sylas is... Oh, okay. I was so confused for a second. I was trying to figure out where Sylas was on the scoreboard, but he was Shyvana. Like, he has Shyvana's ult, so it was showing like that. So we're going to take this Rift. Farm 120 to 39. Not bad. I'm gonna take this Rift back and then get back to mid. Well, I'm probably gonna shove mid first before backing here. Just because Sylas is over roaming, and if he's gonna keep leaving mid, I'm gonna just keep getting more and more ahead. If he thinks it's worth it to run around the map and be 4 levels behind, then I'm going to punish that. I'm not going to drop Rift here. I'm going to hold for a while. Use it to get speed backs. Darius gets top. Volibear could be here. I don't think they can catch me though, even if they wanted to. I'm going to pull back, speed back here. Alright, we're going to get Essence Reaver. We're going to go ahead and get Stinger. Thinking about walking down the bot lane potentially. See if there's any opportunities real quick while the wave is shoved. This would be the time that I would roam around. Is if I have a window to where I can do something. Looks like Lulu's to upside though, so I'm not in love with going down bottom. I'll probably just walk to mid and just keep the pressure up. Ping them off. They're about to get collapsed on by Volibear and Sylas at the same time. And if Sylas wants to leave mid, I'm going to punish him the same way I've been all game. And if they don't back off of my ping, I don't care. It would have been a 4v3 regardless. I'm gonna take this tower now. I'm gonna take this. I don't care about this fucking guy defending. Back off. I can turn it, but I can also speed back. If he gets out of line, I will fight him. I'm gonna ping Ezreal to hopefully hold mid. Maybe he'll understand my pings. If not, then I'll just shove and take everything and then probably go mid again. Oh, okay, there's 4 top. So we could definitely consider shoving bottom here and just throwing the rift down. It looks like Ezreal did finally leave. Caitlyn's getting pretty big, but I'm still way bigger. Holding rift still. There's no need to use it yet. I'm gonna probably throw rift up top before going to dragon. And we'll take another tower. No problem. That's 3 towers. Caitlyn. Hello there. You're out of line, buddy. I'll handle that real quick. I don't think I have to ult, so I hold my ult. If Caitlyn is being cocky with her lead, I'll handle that real fucking quick. No problem. I'm gonna stay. I mean, it's just a thresh, so I'm not too scared. And I have my ult. How long do I have on this thing? We're gonna take that next dragon. And Caitlyn got caught, got out of line. We got both her summons too. Notice how I'm never really scared of newbies getting fed. I don't give a fuck. If noobs get fed, that's just more gold for me later. We knew that we could dive Caitlyn, by the way, because we knew that we had a 3-level lead on her, and she was just by herself, and I'm gonna always test that. Players also get cocky when they have leads. They tend to play in positions that they shouldn't because they feel comfortable because they have a lead. The arrogance comes. They're not thinking about other lanes and how strong they are. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this. Next rift will be up in 2 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and shove. There's a 2-kill. Ooh, good job, Darius. Darius gonna penta. Maybe? No? Close. So Caitlyn has thrown a 4-0 lead into not much. I'm gonna grab this real quick. Set's defending. Okay. Well, I could dive him, potentially. Nice. I kept my ult, too. I'm all about that shit. I thought about diving him right away. I mean, he's super underleveled compared to us. We're gonna farm up some HP. I'm gonna back and get ready for the next rift. Should be up around the same time. Wait, I'm gonna grab this wave so I can get IE. I still have ult, so I shouldn't be that afraid. Ooh, Caitlyn. Really? Okay. Ult the Volibear bite, run away. I got a Thresh chasing after me. I'm pretty fast though, so I'm not too scared. We're just gonna reset here, go back to bottom. I'm gonna get my IE, and I will be going back to Rift Herald because I need the Rift. That Caitlyn, the reason I said okay is because she's basically face checking my E, and I'm gonna take that fight. Especially considering I knew that she didn't have flash up, so I'm gonna definitely accept that fight. So I've got my IE now. Next item I'm gonna be getting is Death Stance. Death Stance means I can take Baron at any time. I'm going to make sure that we get Rift Herald here. Rift Herald will give me fast backs anyways. If Set decides to split push, I should be there in time or close to it. I don't think he'll split push deep anyways. Low elo, he's probably not going. And my team's kind of pushing deep. Caitlyn's tilted because he died a couple times. And I'm gonna take Rift. Caitlyn should be defending. Alright, my team needs to kite this out. I'm gonna back and reset. Ignore this fight. This doesn't mean anything to me. I'm gonna shove out bottom and then think about whether or not I can dive anybody. They're not gonna Baron. They have another minute or so. So we could set up Baron. We could also hard shove out bot, wait about 30 seconds, then switch to top, and then we can threaten to end the game with this rift that we have here. Because that's why I hold on to these rifts, because I like to be able to know, or I like to be able to wait. When I'm winning, I'm gonna win the towers anyways. There's no point in throwing the rift down and wasting it. Try to find a better opportunity for it. And then you get more value from that Rift Herald because you're using the speed backs more. And people don't use those enough. Alright, we got a Volibear there. Go for Caitlyn, because she's out of line. Dodge the hook. Go for Thresh. And Sylas can't dive him. I'm gonna push in. Do I want a rift here? Yeah, I kind of do. Might be, and actually might be bad to rift there, to be honest. Might be a better time. Alright, dodge the set punch. Alright, Darius might be able to kill that guy. We do have rift coming. If our team starts dying, we're gonna back off. Yeah, we're gonna back off. I want dragons, so we'll ping that the dragon's spawning. Go for Thresh, because he's weak. We could have dodged the hook there. It's a misplay by me. We got Volibear. Alright, so we need to basically go for dragon here. Oh, give me this. I want some more health. We're going to take our dragon, and we're going to go Death Stance, and we're going to go straight to Baron. We should have enough gold for Death Stance, actually. Death Stance, bring a pink ward, swap sweep. I should have did this sooner. It's a misplay by me. I'm gonna go down to Baron now, and I'm just gonna start doing it. Because I have so much lifesteal. I have 12% lifesteal, I have fleet. I have regen from Revitalize and Second Wind. Like, I just have so much. And I can just do this. And this is what I like about this build, is that when I'm in low elo, I don't have to fuck around and wait for people to figure out what objectives to do. I can just take that shit myself. It's one of the reasons I like this strategy so much. It basically encourages my team to Baron instead of troll around and throw the game. And no one really expects Tryn to just start smacking Baron. Take Baron, go top. Take Baron, go top. I'm gonna grab these golems for more XP. I don't have any sums, but I have a lot of damage, so I could basically E-flash Caitlyn and nearly one-shot her with full fury. I'm gonna grab this red. Give me that shit, bitch. This Caitlyn, I might try to E-flash. We'll take care of her. She's tilted. Give a noob a lead. Watch how they throw it. This is why I say it doesn't matter with people with leads. They very rarely will protect them the way they should. And I think we could just kind of run it down here. I don't think they can stop us. We'll backline here. We're really big. We'll flush them. Easy game. And we have a ton of lifesteal, so we're never dying. And that is GG. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the lightning fast commentary. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll give it a second, and we'll let this end, and we'll go and check the damage dealt and the damage taken. I think this was a really good game to showcase how to deal with somebody who roams a lot. and the way that I approach it. Now, obviously, that Sylas is pretty noob, and he wasn't like getting back to mid. But this is I mean, all the way from like platinum through fucking iron, people will chase around these fights and not really have a plan in mind of how they're going to carry the game. It doesn't matter if you're playing Tryn, it doesn't matter if you're playing Lux, it doesn't matter what you're playing. The fact is that you need to decide whether or not it's smarter to follow or it's smarter to push. With Tryn, I obviously lean on just pushing a lot more. There's some arguments for like sort of following, but most of the time, this game is about just protecting your lead and getting the farm from mid. Like, you need to know the difference between a roam or a situation that makes sense and a situation that sucks, and that you're just better off pushing. If you're playing something like a Xerath or a Lux, or I'm trying to think of some other examples. Or a Victor, like, what I did is pretty much textbook what you would do, but like Lux and Xerath can like semi-follow to try to hit an R, but most cases it's better to just hit your farm, shove your lane, take tower when you can, follow, or maybe try to snipe some kills if you've got some range. But with Tryn, obviously, I'm just going to push because that's what I do. I'm not playing like Moby's Talon or anything to where I can just follow and clean up like 4 kills. It's just not the same. So just think about what makes the most sense. Most people follow too much, and most people in low elo roam way too fucking much. And they roam way too much because they don't get punished. Okay, hope this lightning fast commentary helped you out. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out. Peace. Crackers. Love you guys. See you next time.